Hello, I'm David from
Hi.
Barcelona, Catalonia, here in Europe.
And
Yeah.
what about
And
Noor?
Yeah, no, from Bangladesh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Thani is also from Bangladesh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we met before, right,
And
Sunny?
Okay.
we met before. So I think I met before all of four people. Am I right, David?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
think,
this is first time I am encounter with David actually.
yeah.
Okay. So don't worry.
So, David, you said, where are you from, you said, David?
Uh,
Argent.
I'm from Barcelona,
Sorry, Barcelona.
yeah, in Catalonia, here in Europe.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Actually, I know Barcelona because of football.
Barcelona is a great city. I saw a video that is Barcelona has a building like a similar building everywhere. You know the round shape, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite true. Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
There has a good strong community in Barcelona.
yeah. Good food, good weather, beach, the Mediterranean Sea, good architecture, good football club.
so most of the
Yeah,
people,
Every
that
staffs are good
most of the
in
people know
Barcelona.
Barcelona just for football, I believe,
Yeah,
especially for
yeah,
Messi. Messi used to
yeah,
play for Barcelona.
yeah.
So
unfortunately,
that is the only reason I also know Barcelona. Messi was
yeah.
playing.
Unfortunately, Messi is not playing in our club.
Yeah. Because the Messi day by day rising, so that's why.
Yeah. Um, well, I don't know if you want to pick some question
Yeah, sure.
or to talk about any random topic.
And I think three
Yeah,
of could be
we
random
might be
topic.
discuss random topics.
Yeah, this is
Get
three
it?
of. Yeah, this is it. So anyone have any question they can ask?
Okay, David. Let me share your traditional food. What's your country traditional food? What look like it?
Traditional food here in Barcelona. Well, maybe you probably know the paella, which is cooked with rice. Well, there are a lot of kinds of paella with meat or with seafood, okay, or even paella that mixes both meat and seafood. So I think that well, it's a healthy dish. So I would choose paella. Yeah. And what about you?
Okay, it's your traditional food. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Bangladesh, we have traditional food the rice. Rice has some water and one has fish that is we call ilishi. So that must be fried. And the second thing is we have the piece of onion, a slice, and one chili. So it's our traditional food of Bengali. So we celebrate in 14 April. Every 14 April year, we celebrate the food at breakfast. So how we celebrate the 14 August? We call Poila Boishakh.
Okay.
Am
So,
I right, no?
yeah, this is the first day of the year. I mean, first day of Bangla year. So, like
Bangladesh,
English,
yeah.
you might have year in your country, like we are especially counting English. But besides that, we also have our own year. Like, so there's the first day of the year. It's called Poila Boishakh. That's been the beginning of the year. So that's why we always try to take Ilish, then again Silly, like you said. Yeah, that's a nice one. And in addition to that, I would like to talk about some pie, especially in the winter time. David, if you would like to come to my country, then you
Yeah,
might
yeah.
have the opportunity to have a lot of pie, like in the street. Just get down the street, then you will be finding a lot of shop. They're making several types, multiple types of pies, like
Okay.
and
If
these are very cheaper. You do not necessarily have to spend a lot of money for having a lot of kind of pie. Just like if you only have $20 in your pocket, then it will never be finished. Then when you get back home, then you might have $10 in your pocket, but you have had a lot of pie. But those are
Yeah.
interesting, very delicious, but the price is very cheap.
Yeah.
okay, so if I decided, if I yeah, if I decided to visit India, which city do you recommend me to start with?
Yeah, I should say capital of India, Delhi, because there is Taj Mahal, and that is like heaven wonder of the world, and it is really quite amazing. So you should visit that place first. So there are a lot of places you can visit, but like Taj Mahal is totally different. It is symbol of love, so you can go there and you can enjoy the atmosphere there. So also I am from Kolkata. In Kolkata there is lot of things to there is lot of historical thing, but in every state in our country there is some historical place, but m- mostly in Delhi there are lot of historical place rather than other states.
Yes, brother. Some people in my country, they like to talk about Ladakh. So is there anything
Lad,
special in Ladakh?
yeah, Ladakh is not part of India probably. It is like probably India and border of China.
Yeah, that's the border area. Ladakh is the
Yeah,
border.
actually in Ladakh there is like in who are worshipping Lord Shiva, they actually say this. There is something related to Lord Shiva and something. So also there are some monk, good monk in Ladakh area. There are lot of monks usually. So that is why everyone talk about that thing.
So is Ladakh surrounded by a lot of hills? So you are talking about Monk. Like
Monk,
I know so far as my knowledge goes. So Monk stays in the hill area.
no, no, monk. Yeah, usually there you can find many type of. This is not. I am not talking about mountain. I am just monk, sadhu.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
And
wanted to mean. So as far as I know, the monk,
uh,
especially in our country, if you would like to find out some monk, then you have to go to some hill area. Like we have Parvotto Chittagang. Then you must
yeah,
go
yeah,
there.
I got it. I got it. But the thing is that in Ladakh area there are also some like Tibetan Institute and something like they preserve lot of historical artifacts. So it's like it is connected through ancient age. So that is why people are talking about that.
Gotcha.
Also,
One of my brother
I
went to
I
Ladakh,
I
and
think there is also a rule famous for like in Hindu religious there is Draupadi married five brothers. So whenever one girl marry, they have to marry every brother. Like it
oh,
may be
really?
rules in Ladakh, maybe. I
Is
don't
it
know.
still happening?
It is
Is
sorry.
it still
They are
happening?
married by their siblings.
Yeah, every sibling they have to.
So is
He
it
has to
still
marry.
happening in
I do.
2023?
I don't know. Actually, it was like some. I know. I read something related to this topic, but I am not sure about you right now because it is 21st century, so it should not be that way.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And what are your professions, guys?
Yeah,
Uh,
I am a student.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also a student of bachelor program, and also I've been working in a IT firm.
Great. And I'm a teacher. I teach spoken English first of all. Then I also work for a company as a part timer. Then I also do some freelance job sometimes.
Okay.
So,
I am working.
so do you have any specific skills about the freelancer?
Yes, I work as a cold
What?
caller. I mean, appointment setter.
What?
Appointment setter. So I book
Oh, appointment
appointment
setter.
for my clients. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
I
what
work
about
as,
David?
So currently I have two clients. One has tracking business like transportation company. So like in my country we have a capital city named Dhaka. So we have like a very famous company named Pran, P-R-A-M-A-N, sorry. So if they produce any like commodity, if their production is so high, then they might not be able to circulate all of the things throughout the country. Then they might hire some trucks. So same thing happening in the USA. They might be producing a lot of things. They might need some truck. Then my client has many trucks, and he provides them, those companies, his trucks, and the company delivered their product through the truck. That is my one client, and I also have another client who has cleaning business. It's called janitorial cleaning service. And what I do, I call offices and I ask them if they need cleaning service. And we do both commercial and residential cleaning. So if you have an office like a wider office, then if you definitely need to have some cleaning services to clean your office. And if you have a like a big house, then you definitely have to have a cleaning service. So I call homeowners and offices and ask for the service if they need. Then I book appointment with my client. Then my client give them a call. Then he might send over a rep to give them an estimate. And if they like the estimate, if they think our prices are good for them, then they might take our services. That's what I do.
okay.
No. Okay.
What is you do, David?
I work as a data engineer in an insurance company. Yeah.
You're a software engineer of insurance company.
Data engineer.
Yeah.
Big data engineer.
Data.
Oh, like a data analysis.
Yeah.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
2 years. Well, 1 year and a half ago, I finished a master's degree in business intelligence and big data analytics. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Okay.
let me ask you a personal question, David. How old are you?
45.
So in 44, you have completed your master's degree.
Yeah.
Good.
44. Yeah. More or
But
less.
we have some problem. Really have some problem. So if we are like 30 years old, then people around me, they might think like, yeah, you are not to study anymore. You are no
Yeah.
longer a student. So like,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay.
It's just happening around my district. But look,
I
in 40.
you have
Mhm.
yeah. You have
Yeah,
to think
but
that I studied software engineering 20 years ago. So that's why I decided to change my my roadmap more in a big data position, and that's why I decided to study that master's degree. Yeah.
yeah, some people do actually to
You
get
have
a
to see
hands
your
on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
but
like to ask you, Sunny. I would like to ask you, do you even believe that? Can you even imagine that? He's 45.
Yeah.
He got
yeah,
his master
Yeah,
actually,
degree. But
yeah. It's
I
in
very
my
I know
impressive.
country,
one.
believe me, the place where we live, like we don't study for a couple of years, and if we get back to the study, people will backbite. People will criticize us. No,
No,
you're
no,
not doing
like
well. You're not doing something good. So you should leave study.
uh,
Yeah.
So that's the
actually,
situation, atmosphere. You know.
I am
So
proud
David, you did a
because
great job. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
am
actually,
proud because I was working full time and also during 2 years studying that master's degree. Yeah, so
actually,
it
in
was
my
hard. Yeah.
in my country, some people do because they want to increase their salary that time. If they have some MTech degree, so they will get like shift like 2 lakhs or something amount bigger. So that's why some people are doing in this age. I know one people just completed after 50 years. I only know one person.
Yeah, sometimes I become surprised. So a couple of days back, I met and a women right here in this platform, and he was 71 years old, and believe me, she was younger than us. Her the way she talks, the way she moves, the way she was like explaining something was really unbelievable, undescribable.
Where is
So
she from?
she was from Philippines, and she is a broadcaster. She does some live broadcast. She takes
Yeah, yeah.
interview from people from all over the world. Um like she was sharing everything with me, and I was like something like, how come? I was surprised. She was 70 years 1 years old, and believe me, if you see her, you couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, I think I remember her. Like when you say that she is like broadcaster, then I can realize. Actually,
How
Yeah,
old are you, guys?
sorry,
me 31.
oh, I'm 23 years old.
I am 24 years old.
So you are very young, yeah.
Yeah,
A year
yeah,
also, year also.
Haha.
yeah. But
Okay.
it, we have 3 more minutes. We can
So
talk about.
here's the rest of the Davido's the most youngest guy.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt.
Yeah, it's no doubt.
And she taught me something like she knows I'm a teacher. I teach spoken English. She said like whenever you're teaching your student, all the time try to ask one question like if you make them understand something, just after finishing, once you're finished, then just what do you think about that? So if you give them priorities like a simple thing you was trying to make them understand, but after finishing that you definitely ask them what do you think about that. So they will be thinking about you, yeah, our teacher giving us priorities. So there is the great technique to be a good teacher. So I was really astonishing, and I said, yeah, I have fallen in love with you. She said, yeah, yeah, I'm also. She was joking.
Yeah.
Actually, the teaching is not easy task. It is really art. I encounter so many teachers, but there are few teachers they are really good at in teaching. So that's really amazing.
Yeah, because every people doesn't participate teaching. So,
Yes, and
so
some teacher just
yeah.
came to the class and just write something on board and goes home. And this is really bad thing. In mathematics, it is really bad thing because it's like it go all tangentially. Without motivation, if you are reading something, it is really boring thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let's see, guys, what
So
happens with us. hmm Sunny,
Hey,
go ahead.
nice to meet you, guys, and I hope we
Meet
can
again.
chat in the near future.
see you again.
Definitely,
Yeah.
we will. Definitely, we will. Because if we are regular here,
Okay,
then
guys.
we might have
Having a
chance to
great
be here.
time with you all.
Yeah, I don't know what is the time in your country, David, but I will say sunny and your good night.
Okay.
It's in
Sure,
my country. It's night almost.
sure, Pradeep.
It's
Yeah,
9.
1 a.m.
Got it. So let me see which one is gonna be easiest for all of us. Okay, I'm gonna go through the last question, and this is the question number 8. How often do you skip breakfast or have it on the go?
Okay, who want to start?
Braulio.
Other? Yeah, okay, for me. Okay. How often do you skip the breakfast or have it on the go? Okay. Usually, to be honest, I only skip the breakfast when I have a lot of work to do or when I have all stuff to do during the day. But for example, 2 weeks ago, I only take a breakfast twice per week. I was very busy, so it's not very human. But what usually happen when the job when the charging job is heavy. But I never tend to skip the breakfast. But that was a particular situation that I had. So how are you, Nor?
Got you. But one thing we all have to remember, like we are sleeping all night long, and it might be 6 hours or sometimes more than 6, 7 or 8 hours. So we are not having anything like even a glass of water or anything because we are sleeping, right? So
Yeah.
once we wake up, then I believe, from my perspective, I believe we should definitely have our breakfast, because if we go to the office, if we go to our workplace without having breakfast, I believe it's going to be worse for us. So we must have to have something that could be a snack, that could be a light something, like you're not having something very heavy. So we all have to have something like it could be very very light. So I know it happens sometimes, so we might be so busy, we are just getting up, we are just freshening up and just starting our bike or starting our car and going to the workplace. So it happens, but we all have to remember that to keep our body fit, to keep our body healthy, we must have to have a diet, a nutritious diet, and especially in the morning we must have to have something, in my perspective. All right, we have another one participant.
Another
Is your name
participant,
Sarvin?
yeah.
You're muted. Please unmute yourself. Go all the way down and click on unmute.
Hi, sorry, can you listen to us?
Sarman, you will find an unmute button. Go all the way down, and here you will see mute and unmute. And in the left corner, left and down. Yes, you are unmuted now.
Yes,
Now you
keep
can
fine.
speak. Yeah. Where are you from?
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hello. So we are trying to respond the question A about how often do you skip breakfast or have it on the go. So that is the question that we're trying to respond. Every member of this in this room.
Yeah, Sarvin, it's your turn to answer the last question. I mean, the question number 8. So, Braulio, can you copy the question and paste it again here in the chat box?
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
Oh my gosh. Braulio, do you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, can you copy those
Maybe,
questions and paste right here in the chat box once again?
yeah, sure. Give me a
Because we have two participants, two new participants, so they have to see the question.
I
Hi,
pressed all
Barbara.
the questions on the chat so everyone
Yes.
can see it.
Yeah, copy it and paste it right here.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Sarvin. I paste the question on the chat, so we'll try to respond to the question A.
Did you paste it?
Yes,
I
let
pasted.
me put on my headphones.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
go and take your headphone. Hi, Barbara, where are you from?
Hello, I'm from Russia.
All right. So we were answering
Where are you
question
from?
number 8. Oh, I'm from Bangladesh, and Braulio, he's from Mexico, right?
Yeah, you remember so well,
I
actually.
can remember because we met before several times. So Barbara, we were answering question number 8, and it's how often do you skip breakfast or have it on the go?
The last time, not very often. I'm trying to have all prepared. I try to have enough time for having breakfast every time, as it's not very good for health to skipping breakfast. I used to skip breakfast very often when I was at school and high school because I didn't really want to eat so early in the morning. I was used to get up really, really early, and I just wanted to sleep some more, as much as I can. But for now, I don't have to get up so early, and I know what it's not very good for anybody to not eat anything at morning. And also, when I was at school, I might not eat in the breakfast, but have a snack uh, a couple of hours later, maybe 2 hours, somewhat like that. Now I cannot do it, so I should eat breakfast, and I don't skip breakfast almost anymore. That's all. Thank you.
Great, nice answer. Servin, it's your turn.
Can you repeat the answer?
Sure. How often do you skip breakfast? Like you are getting off, but you're not having breakfast, and you're going to the office.
I recently I didn't have a breakfast because I tried the fascinating diet.
Got you.
Yes, I have food only 2 times per day. It's after I have my dinner, and then I have my lunch, and I try to eat more fruits and rice and meat or eggs, and it's the first time I was struggling, yes, and I feel hungry, and but I get used to by sorry, my English it's not very good, not
No problem. You're
I
doing well.
but
You're
yes,
speaking well.
but nowadays I'm get used to.
And
Because yeah,
does it
it, it,
seem to
it
work
really
well?
happens. Yeah. So if you have like meal 3 times a day, but you have been trying to get a balanced diet, and if you're not
Yes,
having breakfast, or sometimes you're skipping your lunch, so in the beginning you might feel like weak, like you are getting weak.
yes,
So you are getting hungry, but once you
yeah.
get used to of that situation, then if you can suit with your body, then it's definitely good for you, definitely good for those are trying to have a balanced diet, I believe. All right,
My
so
question was, does it seem working well for you, this diet, for now on?
say that again.
I was asking Sabrine, does this diet seems good for you for
Oh,
now,
Oh,
as
oh,
it's
oh.
going?
Yeah, yes, I feel when I have 2 time when I have 2 time food, I feel very easy, and my stomach, yes, and when you getting older, your stomach is not very good, and when you fasting, it's very good. But the first time you may feel a little bit weak and a little feel hungry, but after week or 2 weeks, you get used to it.
yeah, lightweight is really very nice thing. If you are a person of overweight, then you might get attacked by diabetic, and once you are attacked by diabetic, then it will make you die slowly. So we all should have a balanced diet. All right, so moving on to the next question, guys, and I would like to move on to question number 7. As you can see, in general, do you prefer eating out or eating at home? So first of all, I would like to go to Braulio because he is not saying anything for the last 10 minutes. So brother, please, it's your turn.
It's fine, it's fine. Well, okay, to respond to the question, I really prefer to have a nice dinner or have a nice breakfast or a nice lunch outside of my town. Because I prefer, to appreciate, to see the people, have a nice conversation with someone else, and I really enjoy the time. Especially for my work. I spend almost 10 hours or 12 hours working inside the company. So sometimes I need to, escape or have a good time with myself or someone else when a colleague, escape for a while for the job, going to the nice restaurants or only, I don't know, but I really prefer to eat outside. That's my short question for you guys.
Okay, Barbara, please have your say.
For me, I prefer eating out. I usually get bored with what I can cook. I like different food. For example, Chinese food, Vietnamese food, something like that. Sushi. It's tasty and fun. But I don't eat often, very often, outside very often, because it's kind of costly to have every dinner, for example, like that. So I usually just eat home. Okay, that's
Yeah,
all.
Sarbin, it's your turn.
Oh, I like eat homemade foods. Oh, what's happened? Can you see me?
Yeah, we all can
Yeah,
see you. Please
yeah,
go ahead.
Oh,
we can see you.
I didn't often eat out because in our country it's not very usual. We try to eat in house, yes, in home with family.
We are sorry, Sarbin. See you next time.
Sorry. Yeah, we see you around. We have.
Hello. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, how's it? How you doing, brother?
Not bad. Thank you for asking, Nur.
How's it? What's up?
Where are you from, Nur?
I'm from Bangladesh, Vlad.
Oh, great, great. I'm from Ukraine.
Ah, got you. I have a friend from Ukraine, and his name is Victor, and he also own a platform like this. He helps people learn English, especially spoken English. So
Great,
that is
great.
something similar like this platform.
Great.
So what is up, Jose? How is it going?
Hey, everything's good here. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Fine, fine. Would you like to choose a question?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why
Okay.
not? Let me. Okay. Okay. What about the number 6? If you could instantly learn any language, which one would you choose and why? Yeah, in my case, I currently living in the United States, and also, of course, I would like to, learn this very interesting and important language. You know, in the world, every people would like to learn English, and understand everything, which is nice because I live here in the United States and I need it.
Of course.
So in my case, when it comes to giving some advice or some suggestions to some of my friends, if they're asking me which language should I learn, sometimes we might say some people are going abroad to earn money or to do something else or for their profession or something like that. And sometimes we are being asked like which language should we learn, and I definitely tell them if someone goes to like Portugal, and Portugal have their own language, right? So I always suggest them, don't try to learn Portuguese, don't try to learn the language. You only try to learn one language, that is English. So if you know how to speak English, then you can go wherever you want, whenever you want. So you don't necessarily have to learn Portuguese language or some other languages. Just try to be fluent, try to be proficient in English, then everything will be easier to. So if you would like to go to the USA, UK, or some other countries, or wherever you go, then you will get advantages because just because of learning English. So that's the suggestion I always give to my friends who would like to go to some other countries. What about you, Vlad?
In my case, of course, the first language is English, but second, I'm curious about Spanish. In the past, I started to learn Spanish a little, but since war started, I don't have practice with anyone to whom I can practice Spanish, and my Spanish is very poor.
So, Vlad,
Maybe A1, I will say.
Gotcha.
so you have been learning Spanish, Vlad.
Yes.
Yo puedes hablar español, así yo hablo español.
So
I know only hola, hola, and a couple of señoras.
Oh, the
This
very
kind.
basic, very basic
Gracias,
Spanish.
gracias. I can count Spanish and days, weeks, no, but I cannot speak at all Spanish.
Yeah,
this is
guys. So English is the universal language. Yeah, you can go, everywhere the country, and if you know English, you can communicate with people. Also, if you're in the United States, Spanish is the second language, most important, and yeah, it's gonna became in the future the most important language. Americans are learning Spanish, and this is good. It's good and it's nice. People who doesn't who don't know how to speak English, they can communicate with Americans because some Americans they are learning, interested in learning Spanish.
yes. So you might know, Jose, I used to be working as a cold caller, and I worked with a Spanish campaign. So it was like English campaign, but sometimes I found some Spanish people. So I tried to learn Spanish, and I tried to speak, and I just memorized like a few sentences. Just if I find anybody who can speak Espanol, then I start like hola or something like that. I forgot that. Then I just used to speak a little English, like, do you need you need this service or I offer or something like that, because they if I speak fast, then they might not be able to understand. So even if I speak slow, sometimes they don't understand, they only speak understand. So from that time, I realized that there are many people in the USA who have been speaking Spanish, I believe. I don't know the amount, but I believe many people.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so Would you like to choose another question? Or maybe Blair?
Okay.
Let me see.
Let us see. What's the last thing you
hmm,
binge watched?
uh, uh,
In my case, I haven't seen
I
anything.
have no. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, honestly, if I would like to talk about beans, so I'm not so familiar with beans was. So, Jose, can you tell me what is beans was?
Oh,
What is the
being
question?
watcher.
Which one is it?
Oh, eight.
What number?
Last
Which one?
Last one. Eight.
Oh, the 8.
Last.
What is the
Last.
No, Vlad, I said I was talking about the number 8, and
Alright.
that the question is, what is the last thing you binge watched? So, what do you guys
binge
mean by
watching.
binge watch? What is binge watch?
You cannot stop watching. It's so captivated. You watch it so captivated that you cannot stop it. You watch without stopping.
So, binge
You
watch,
so
is it something like continuous?
Being means that you like very excited about watching.
Oh, that's it. What's the last thing you binge watched? Okay, so if I'm very excited about watching something else, then I can say I'm binge watched.
Right.
So let me answer the question first. So if the question is like that, then I would like to say a couple of days back I was watching a show from Steve Harvey, the most hilarious person of America, and he does some exclusive shows. Exclusive TV shows. So a few days ago, it was his birthday, and many people were trying to wish him to his birthday. So that was like virtual wishing, but the scenario was very like emotional. The person Steve Harvey is very popular and famous in the USA, and he was crying because many people were wishing him through Zoom or something, through video chatting. So that was a very nice scenario, and that was really binge watched for me. So I have learned a new word, binge watch. Thank you, Vlad, for making it clear to me.
For me, this the last thing. Why is last things? It's not last things. I'm always curious about. I could not stop watch it on YouTube. All video that connected with my hobby, spearfishing. I watch them a lot. Since I'm from Ukraine, I cannot now. I cannot. I don't have opportunity to sparing on the sea. No. So I watch video on YouTube.
Gotcha. How says your turn?
Yeah, I didn't understand very well the question about being
Binge
just
watch?
what I
Vlad,
didn't
Vlad
have
made it
clear.
clear. Vlad made it clear to me. He said, if you are very excited about watching some particular thing or some specific thing, that's called binge watch. Am I clear? Not yet. Okay, it's like if you have
What
a.
do you like to? Let's say. What do you like to watch?
What I like to watch, I love to watch movies,
What kind
or a soccer game, also. Yeah, soccer game could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Let
genre?
me change. Huh? What?
What genre is this movie? What genre movie?
What genre? Like action movies. I love action movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Please choose next question.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying. Let's talk about.
Oh, sorry, guys. Could you explain what does it mean lunch style food or dinner style food? What is this kind of food? This is question number one.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
nice question.
What
okay.
is dinner food? What is lunch food? This food is food.
Yeah, but the thing is, in my perspective, as far as my knowledge goes, like in the night, sorry, at night, we might have some light food. We are not taking
Mm.
heavy food because doctors
Ah,
are
ah.
always saying
Mm,
before going to the
mm,
bed, try to have some light food.
ah,
So if you have
mm,
heavy food, then it will increase your weight. Then you will be suffering from some disease. You might be attacked by
mm,
diabetic or something like that. So at night we are trying to have some light food, then go to the bed. So
mm,
that's what they wanted to mean. I mean, in the morning we might not having that much time to have lunch type food, because in the lunch we might have uh, a lot of food, like we might have rice, meat, and some other foods, because we're so hungry where we might be at the office, or we're at our workplace. So in lunch, as a lunch, we might having some heavy food, but in the afternoon and at night, so we are especially at in the morning, definitely for me, I try to have some just light food. So in the
mm,
morning I try to have uh, dinner type food, not lunch type food for me.
mm,
Okay.
mm.
What? Wait a
I
second,
get
guys.
it.
The question. No, the question was asking if we can if you can eat for breakfast lunch
Mm,
style food. So instead of taking breakfast, you can eat a lunch instead of breakfast, or eat a dinner. You know, the food that you eat at night. If you can eat in the morning. So if there is no problem for you to eat, the lunch and instead of breakfast, or dinner instead of breakfast. But in the morning, if you have no problem with that, in my case, yes, I can eat, I can, in the morning, I can have the lunch style food, and also I can have a nice um, style of food. Yeah,
But
that's
if you would like to
what is.
increase your weight, then in the morning you can have some like a lunch type food, like a lot of foods. So yeah.
Yeah,
mm,
so yeah, instead of having breakfast, instead of eat like a sandwich or something lightly food, I can eat something heavy, like in lunch, like a lunch. Yeah, I have no problem. I can eat instead of having breakfast, I can eat the heavy food, that we eat in the afternoon or that we eat at night. That's what is the question about.
mm.
Right. Glad
Yeah. If
we're running
if
out
I
of
right
time.
if I right understand that for a breakfast I can have everything. Uh, I have all day ahead with physical activity, so that everything is will be okay to have for breakfast.
Because like Jose said, if we don't have any problem with weight, we can control it, then we can have
Yeah.
like lunch type food in the morning and at night also. But if we have
Yeah.
problem with weight, like we are overweight, like I'm 30 years old but I'm already 80 kgs, then I might not be allowed to have lunch type food in the morning. So that's
Oh.
it, guys. See you in some other session.
Uh,
All right,
Take
guys,
care.
take care. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Natalia.
We had this question one day here, I remember. So my majority, my most, what number? Your biggest regret in life is maybe to have a relationship with a person who feel you bad and don't have enough courage to broke broke down with them. And another regret, I think, it's don't achieve your goals in life, maybe because you have fear, or maybe you are not enough courageous. I don't know. I think this.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, Alessandro. What about you, Vladimir?
In my case, actually, of course, I regret of some things in my life, but I prefer don't focus on these things because actually you don't know if you would have done something in other way, how it would be now. So maybe it would be worse, not better. So actually, but maybe the most the one thing I regret the most, it's maybe I have only one daughter. Yes. I would like to have two kids in my family, but I have only one.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So in my case, I want to say I regret for nothing in my life. So whatever I have, whatever I got in my life, I never want to regret for anything. So human being make mistakes. So as long as you make mistakes, you're still human being. So if you only regret, oh my God, what I did, it shouldn't have done. So I should have done some more good. No. So you only can do whatever you have in your fate. So you are fortunate enough to do whatever you have, and you are fortunate enough to have whatever you have. So what's done is done, what's gone is gone. So I never regret with anything. I'm quite satisfied with my life. So I'm to give an example. That is, I forgot the name of the scientist who discovered the electric bulb. So can anybody remember the name?
Yeah, sure. I can shoot. Wait, can you repeat
Yeah.
for like 10
Who
seconds back?
who
I kind of
who
missed it.
discovered
Yeah.
who discovered electric bulb? You know, electric bulb. What was the name
You mean
of that
Edison?
Yeah, I think
scientist?
so.
Can anyone tell me?
I said you mean Edison.
Yeah, Edison, right? Thomas Alva Edison, right?
Hmm.
If I don't mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was a totally failure. First of all, he failed 999 times. So when it comes to 1000 times, he was successful. So that's the success. So if you only do regret like, oh, what I did, it should have been done in a right way. So I made mistake, I shouldn't have made mistake. No, it's not like that. You have to make mistake. So as long as you make mistake, like I said, you're still human, and you have to step forward. You have to take lesson, you have to take opportunity from those mistakes. So if you only can take opportunities from those mistakes, believe me, you can have something in your life. So I never regretted for anything in my life, like I said before, and I will never. All right, that's it. So I'm moving on to the next question.
Yeah, that's a good point of view as well.
All right, so I'm moving on to the number 5. What are your thoughts on the impact of artificial intelligence, I mean AI, on creative fields such as music and arts? So if you have any other thinking besides music and arts, like in the workplace of human body, then you can say something about that also. So you
Learning
can say
fields.
whatever you want. Yeah, Tunahan.
Yeah, sure. All right, we can answer it fairly. Well, I would say it's both a wonderful thing and a dangerous thing at the same time because it kind of leaves people without jobs. At least that's what I heard in the internet. I'm not sure how truthful that is. And the AI generator healers or the scientists or whatever they are named said people's arts without their permission to these AI learning algorithms. So that has really scared me as well. And because of it, you can see lots of professional looking drawings made by AI. Well, because of it, those artists are having a hard time, I would guess. So that's bad in that regard, but you can make them do any art you imagine, any music you want you to listen, and it would not be possible if that wasn't if AI wasn't a thing. I kind of can't make sensible sentences, but what I must say is it's both wonderful and horrible at the same time. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. So moving on to Natalia. What's on your mind?
Question. Do you ask me something?
Yeah, impact of AI
Yeah.
in people's life,
Yeah.
especially in the field of music and art.
Number 5. Yeah.
Number 5. Correct.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
What are your thoughts on the impact of artificial intelligence on creative fields such as music and art? I think an artificial intelligence is a common thing in. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear
I
you.
don't see you. I don't see you.
Oh, we don't see you neither. Your camera is kind of close. It's full black screen. But yeah, we can hear you.
I don't see you. But you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. We can hear you.
So I think it's a common thing in our life now, and artificial intelligence, and it has impact to create some music and art. But I think it's don't be so creative how as a human personality to creative fields music, because maybe a human has more feelings respect artificial intelligence. Yeah, I see you now.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, hold it a bit.
Actually, I don't know about the impact artificial intelligence on music, but impact on art. If you, I think you can see the pictures which were generated by artificial intelligence. So it's sometimes it's very interesting because it's maybe the unusual point of view of such common things, especially I remember about the sunfish, for example. So it's like mixed with a part of fish and part of a
Hey,
package of
Volodymyr, sorry for the
supermarket.
interruption. Sorry for the interruption, man. We have run out of time. Only have 5 seconds remaining to return to the main session.
Yeah.
So I hope to see
Yeah.
you
Have a nice
some
day,
other
everyone.
times, guys. See you.
Bye.
Yeah, sure. So if we have J, then we should pronounce like how. Got you.
Okay. So, does anybody could hear the question? Thank you very much.
Okay, shall we start? What about the question number 2? If you could decide the day of your death, when would it be?
It's like hypothetical question, right?
Yes, you can start.
So you said I first?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. So how I will decide that? Let me see the question. But if you could decide the day of your death, when would it be? Honestly, it's gonna be a very tough, very rough question for me. I don't know how to decide my day of death. So I'm gonna pass this question to Jose or Alexander, please.
Yeah, it's a tough question. It's a difficult question to answer. But I think, in my case, and the most of the people would like to live for about like 85 years, probably. You know, because 99 or 90 years, you could not do your own thing for yourself, and somebody have to help you. Somebody have to, help you to clean, help you when you take a shower, you need help because you cannot do it alone. And yeah, probably that would be my answer. About the day, I don't know. So nobody knows that. Nobody
Yes,
can
nobody
know
knows.
the day. The date. Nobody. It's not fair also to know that question because it could be scary. If you know the date, the year when you're gonna die. So you're gonna be so much worried. And I hope I know you are going to enjoy life, until the day comes. But I think that it's normal, to be worried. It's not fair to know that day.
Yeah, we also can talk about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson wanted to live along, and he used to use like gloves or something else on his hand to handshake with other people, and he used to get himself separated from other people because, like I said, he wanted to live a long time, but unfortunately he didn't. So we nobody knows when death come. Yeah, Alexander, please. Is your name Alexander or
So
I'm mispronouncing your name?
it's with Ho,
Pardon?
Alexander, with not K, like Ho. Yeah,
Alexander. Okay, Alexander.
yeah. So actually, I wouldn't want to decide the day. I would prefer to be without like knowing when it will be. So for me it would be much better, much easier because as you guys mentioned before, it would be like you will be anxious about it, that it's coming after you, and you know how much time you have, and so I wouldn't want to know the day. Even if I could have this like opportunity to decide, still I wouldn't want to know.
Nobody wants, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I agree with you. If you lived 1,000 years, and when you die, you will be depressed and anxiety. So for me, I don't prefer to know the day that my death day. So I would to prefer to not know it. So yes, this is my opinion.
Got you. So let's move on to the next question.
What about the question number 7? Let's go with an easy question.
7 you
Number
said, Jose?
7.
7? You said?
7.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing to do on a lazy day?
Oh my
In
gosh.
my
Was
case,
movie?
yeah, when I am off, when I'm not working, when I at home, I love to relax, just chilling, watching a good movie, and rest or do something that I like. In my case, I love to read books, and sometimes like exercising myself, and enjoy a good movie.
Sounds nice.
So in my case, if I really have a lazy day, one thing I am very interested to do, I'm a big fan of cricket, especially in playing cricket, both playing and watching. So if I have some lazy time, I definitely try to go to my nearby playground and try to play cricket with my juniors. You know what? Like I'm not getting my friends to go to the playground to play cricket with me. They are like busy with their life, with their family. So some of my friends are still playing, but so most of the time we are having some of our juniors to play football. To play cricket. So and another thing, in my lazy day, I also love watching movie. That's it.
So in my city, we have like a medical university, and we have many students from India, and we have a stadium not far from here, and Indian guys is the only guys who play cricket. I never saw anyone to play it, but you guys really like it.
Do you like to play cricket, Alexander?
No, I actually never
Like,
played this before, and I didn't see anyone like in my city, in my country, to play it. Unfortunately.
But we should to keep our body fit. Yeah, you know what? So if you have a good job, you're just having a desk job. You're going to your office, sitting in the office for 8 hours a day, going back home, then not doing physical exercise, and it's gonna be worse for our health. So if you go to the playground, play football, cricket, and some other sports, then it definitely helps, especially to keep your body fit.
Totally agree with you. So, the question, I would say my favorite thing to do. I wouldn't say that I have something favorite to do. I just have something to do when I have a lazy day. I can like clean my room. I can do some work around my house, like something what I like. It's not necessary like what I like. It's most what I have to do. So, but I don't know, maybe maybe spend some time with my friends, I think. Maybe have some walk or doing some exercises. So now maybe I would try to play cricket with the Indian guys.
Because we discussed.
Yeah.
So probably like that you're going to, probably
I
like
believe
it, do that kind of sport.
Yeah. Okay, I should try it. So, Ansri, please.
Yes. For me, in my lazy day, just I try to relax, and I try to not think about my studies or my work or anything else. Just relax and maybe focus on the family. Yes, and maybe I watch some movies or series. Also, some funny videos. Sometimes just sleeping. Yes, this is my lazy day.
Sounds nice.
Yes, and playing football with my friends.
Oh, this sounds more even better.
Yes.
And you might be a defender.
Sorry?
So when you go to the playground, you play football, you might be the defender or striker.
No.
What's the role?
Now I play in any
Goalkeeper?
place. Yes, defender or
So,
just not the goalkeeper.
gotcha. So in the language of cricket, it should be called all-rounder. So you can play as a striker, as a midfielder, as a defender, all. Okay, all right. Let's move on to another question.
Okay.
So we can go through question number 3. Do you consider yourself a calm or anxious person?
Jose?
I consider myself as a calm person. I used to be very quiet. I still a little bit quiet, but I cannot say that I'm shy. I used to be shy, but not anymore. But yeah, I consider myself a calm person. I'm not trying to be anxious, you know. That can make you feel like sick, or anxious people can be depressed also because they are so much worried about the things in life, because sometimes the thing is not going well. And yeah, you have to, think as a mature person, and like take it easy, and try to say to my problem is in a nice way. Yeah, I'm not anxious.
But
You
the
really seem
problem
like
is, Jose, but the problem is, if you ask the same question to a person who is always anxious, who is always angry, but his or her answer will be, no, I'm not anxious, I'm not angry, I'm a very calm person.
yeah.
All right. Ismail?
Yes,
Yeah.
for me, to be honest, I am always anxious, but I learned to learn how to control my feelings, my anger, my happiness. I think it is good practicing. I think it is better that to show your anger to people, because I think it is a kind of weakness. It is better to learn how to control your feelings. So people think that I am calm, but in reality I am anxious inside. Yes.
It's
So how do
easy to
we understand
understand.
you are anxious? So if you act like you are calm, but you are actually anxious, so what is the way to understand that?
Yes. What about you, Alexander?
I would say that I now a calm
Yeah,
person,
he's a calm
but
person. I can see his face. I can guess that.
but I used to be anxious, angry, and all that bad feelings inside me. But somehow, after some time, I managed to stay calm. So, Noor, maybe we will listen to you quickly.
No, we already have run out of time. Only 6 seconds remaining.
Sorry.
So I
It was nice
hope
to
to
meet you
see you
guys.
all guys in some other sessions, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Yes, do you
Okay.
guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, do we have the questions?
Yeah, Tani, please unmute yourself. You're muted.
Tony, we can't hear you. Okay.
Unmute yourself. Go all the way down and there is an option to unmute yourself.
So Noor, where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh. Where are you from?
Bangladesh. Oh, just a while ago, someone was from Bangladesh and we talked about food. So I got hungry. I love food.
Where are you from, Bibin?
I'll let you guess. 7,100 islands, somewhere in Asia. Where am I?
Okay, Philippines.
Yeah, I was thinking so.
Okay, Tony, where are you from?
Yeah, I came from China originally.
China.
Right now, I live in California, USA.
Okay.
I can guess by
Very
watching
good.
your face, Tony. You looks like a Chinese.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Chinese or Japanese. Also, Korea. Vietnam is similar.
Yes,
You
Yeah.
yes.
couldn't recognize.
Kind of
Yeah.
similarities.
Which?
So, how long have you been living in the USA?
Actually, this year I live California, USA for almost 3 months. Yeah.
And how long ago you went there?
Yeah, last year I stayed in USA for almost half year. Yeah.
Yes, but as far as I know, if a person wants to go to the USA, but they don't allow. But what is the privilege you got to go over there?
Can you repeat it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. As far as I know, so far as I know, if someone wants to go to the USA, he or she might not get the chance to go to the USA. So, how did you get the opportunity to go there?
Oh, there are a lot of different ways. You can apply for the visa, different visa, or business visa, or your traveling visa, or student visa. Yeah, F1, F2, yeah, B1, B2, yeah, different kinds of the visa. Also, you can apply for the green card, and say you can stay America for permanent. Yeah,
Very good.
different
Okay.
ways. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey,
Gotcha.
choose a number. You guys choose a number. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, these are
Yeah.
interesting questions. I'll ask you number 6. What's the most honest and influential word of encouragement you have ever heard? What's the most honest and influential word of encouragement you have ever heard? And I will help you start it. I learned this early on because I was like, oh my God, I have to do so many things, so many problems. You know what it is, right? When we have to do. Someone told me one step at a time, one day at a time. And I never forgot that. Because otherwise we get overwhelmed, like, oh my God, you know how it is now, multitasking. People have anxiety, we're overwhelmed. But they actually told me, one step at a time, one day at a time. And that changed my life. It made sense. Perfect sense.
Got you.
How about, does that work for you? How about, what did you get advice from anybody?
No, I would like to go through the question you answered. So, in my case, the most encouraging word or sentence I have heard in my life, that was never ever give up. So,
Nice.
you might be in a process, you might be learning English, you might be trying to learn something new in your life, but in the middle of the way you might be thinking like it's not going to be possible for you, so you should give up. So if you can be consistent, if you can just go with that, then it might be something it's going to be something very nice thing, excellent thing for you. But if you just give up on the halfway, then it's going to be worse for you. So
Okay. Nice,
sometimes
nice.
sometimes we hear like as a human being, you can do everything you if you want. So if you have the consistency, if you never give up, then you can be something like that. But otherwise, if you have that mentality, if you have that mindset to give up, then I never believe you will be able to be something special in your life. So never give up. Go ahead.
I have question. I
Sure, go ahead.
like conversations. I'm just sharing because I'm 71. I'm not saying I'm wiser. I'm just saying I made so many mistakes along life, and then I share how you can do it so you don't make my mistakes.
So you said you're 71,
Yes.
but I can guess that you're still looking like less than 40.
Hey, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Make my day. Tony, the winner is Noor. Okay. I found this, when was that? Maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Okay.
This book called Strengths Finder, meaning find your strength, build your life and your career with your strength. Why? People say you can do anything. True. But why make it difficult? Like if you're very good at singing, makes sense to be in the singing business somewhere, somehow. If you're very good with computers, then you maybe go to computers. And you notice now there's so many chefs who are male. Many years ago when I was young, yeah, the men don't like to be in the
You're still
kitchen.
young.
I said, thank you, lovely, mwah, mwah, mwah. So now I find out so many men actually like to cook. They're married, they work, the wife, he cooks better than the wife, the children like daddy's cooking better. So it's interesting. Tip for you, don't give up. If things are difficult, ask yourself, what am I really good at? Let me ask you, Noor, what are you naturally good at? Like
Yeah,
even when you,
I'm good at teaching.
what are you doing at
Yeah,
work?
in
What work?
profession, I'm a teacher.
Very good. So you're on the right path and you will be
Yeah.
happier.
Yeah, and
So,
one more thing I would like to mention, that is people might be wanting to be something in their life, like they have passion, like they can play cricket well or they football well, but they're not being able to be a football player because it takes a lot of hard work, but sometimes we have to change our way. So if it's be like untouchable, so unachievable, then we should move our way towards the path that can be accepted by us, right?
what do you teach?
English.
Very good. Okay. That's interesting. You teach English, and what I do is I use English. English is my primary language. I don't speak much of my national language. Here, you see this? I'm a broadcaster, and all my shows, can you see my picture, are in English.
Yeah,
So,
but so how many days ago you took this picture?
that's already my file photo. But even if, I'll tell you a trick on camera, when? A couple of years ago. But if I'm
How
just
long ago you said? How long ago did you take this picture?
5?
5 years.
Yeah.
So you are like 66 years old when
Yeah.
you took this picture.
Yeah.
But I'm really amazed to see you. I still don't remember myself. I still don't like believe myself.
You're
Really.
so, because I always say no sense being angry. So see, I have no eye bags, no wrinkles at 71. So no need to be angry. Tony, let's ask Tony.
Yeah.
Tony,
We should give him some time, please.
Tony, what
Yeah,
is your
I would like to be a listener. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a talkative person. You both of you are a talkative person. So
Okay. No,
I would
no,
like to be a
no,
listener.
no, Tony. You have to speak up because we are here to speak up and we have to have our fluence, right? So you should take some time to say something else, please.
Actually, Tony's interesting. I've met him here several. I've met you before, right, Tony?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, very impressive. Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice guy. Okay, let's entertain Tony tonight. Maybe Tony likes to be entertained. So
Okay.
you like to teach, you're there. And me, I'll tell you, I like parties. I like hosting. I'm an MC for events. I'm social directors for parties. So I like talking to strangers. You can see, I don't know you, but I'm comfortable. So my talk show is interviewing people I don't know and helping them tell their story around the world. Like you, normally people will say, "Oh, you'll be my guest," and then the guy brings his biodata. I was born on this year. That's so boring, right? So what I do
Exactly.
is like what I just did with you. I quickly analyze where to bring our conversation. So that's my gift to you. When you're teaching, bring it from lecture, bring it from teaching, bring it to conversation. Your students will love you. And if you allow them to banter, to go like this, answering each other, you will win an award, the most favorite teacher ever.
Oh, that's nice
Yes.
advice for me. Thank you.
I mean education because now the children are different. They like because they Facebook comment. They're so used to being allowed to comment. Just tell them to have good manners. And my gift to you, and Tony can listen, the best thing you can do as a teacher is to say, "Oh, Joey, what do you think? Maria, what do you think?" Just say what do you think, they will love you.
Oh, really? So that means I'm prioritizing their opinion, right? So I'm
Yes.
asking their what do they think. So I'm giving them priority. So I'm not gonna push them hard. I'm not gonna tell them. So I try to take whatever I give you. So I'm not gonna tell them. So I'm asking them like if they're comfortable with or not. So it's good. I think it's good.
The trick there, Noor, because I'm a teacher trainer. If you want, invite me. I'm a teacher trainer. I train teachers.
Awesome. Awesome.
Because if you only lecture, they say, "Yes, sir, yes, sir." Do you understand? Yes, sir. You're not sure, right?
Yes.
But when you say, "What do you think?" they learn how to think. It's called critical thinking. It's called logic. It's called reasoning. Even grade one. I'll say, "Mommy tells you to eat vegetables every day. What do you think? Do you have to eat it?" I ask for their opinion. You'll be amazed. Children have opinions.
Yes, yes, that's a nice thing. So Celine will be thinking like they are not giving me or not giving us any pressure to have something or to do something. They're just giving us time, priority, and all we need. It's really good. So you taught me a very nice lesson.
I hope you remember me in your classes.
Yeah, definitely. I will never ever forget you because I have never met anybody who has 71, who has passed already 70, and who is still like young, even more younger than me.
I think that's the secret how to stay young. Think young. Remember, Steve Jobs said, "Stay curious." People begin to look old when they like to say, "I know it all." Most teachers say they know it all. Most businessmen say, "I have the best product." That's not true. Look what happened to Nokia. Nokia was, when you say, "I'm going to buy a Nokia," it just means a cell phone. But where's Nokia now? Poof, gone, right? So there's no such thing as you know it all because there's always even if we're genius, Noor, someone has something better.
Yeah,
Always.
I believe that.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope you find that useful. And how old are your students?
They can be like from 10 to like you, like 70.
Okay. So this is English. Okay, it's
I
tutorial.
speaking English, especially I teach people how to speak English well.
Okay, I'm a linguist. I speak four languages. One of the
Oh, awesome, awesome! I'm
yeah,
amazed, surprised.
yeah. And if
I've
you've
fallen
met
in love with you.
moi moi moi, love you too. Moi moi moi.
Really, I want to be honest with you. So, like I said, I haven't met any girl, I would like to tell you girl before,
Yes.
who is that much prettier even after passing 70.
Thank
It's
you,
really
thank
nice.
you, thank you.
You have been blessed. You have been blessed by God.
Thank you. And I share with everybody. The trick is to think like a child. Always ask how. Always ask why. Because most older people, they say that's the way it is. No, there's always something new. Something
Yes,
maybe,
the problem is
yeah,
here. Problem is in the mindset, right? So if you have a growth mindset, positive mindset, like whatever, I can be 70, 80, 100, but if I have a evergreen mindset, then I'm always evergreen. So every single person has to go, has to take the test of death. So we shouldn't be worried about that. We should enjoy life. We should do something better. So as my perspective, I also believe there is another world after death. So we just have to keep doing something good for our betterment in the world, and after our death also.
nice. You know, it's interesting. You see my name, if you copy my name and then you go to Google, you type that and you type mindset. I'm a columnist. I write in a newspaper every week. I have one entire column about mindset. So you type my name and you put mindset, you will see my article. Mindset is everything in life.
Lily, you have learned a lot. Oh, sorry, you have taught me a really nice and beautiful things today. Many things, not a single one. So you have a columnist, you said, right? You're a columnist.
Yes. Okay, I'll tell you.
Awesome,
See,
awesome.
this is what I am there. I'm a broadcaster, I'm a columnist, and I'm a trainer. So when I have my show, it's like you and me talking. I help educate, but I don't sound like a teacher. Nor you will be the most popular teacher once you don't sound like a teacher, but you're able to help them learn. Interesting, right?
Yes,
And in
exactly.
you try that, and I hope we see each other again here. If not, just include me in your prayers. Every time you teach, always ask one question. What do you think? And they will respect you and say, wow, because they will feel special. They feel you care. And because we have a few seconds, I'll give you a gift. It's called Noor. You and I are teachers. Students don't care how much we know. What they care is how much we care.
Yes, thank you. Nice quote.
Nice
Honestly,
one.
this is a special quote for today. Not for today,
Yes.
for the entire week, I believe.
There you go. So thank you. Happy
So really,
meeting
you
you.
are a nice person. I definitely wish to see you in some other sessions.
There you go. Thank you very much. Google my name. You'll find me in the internet.
I will. I will. And
Okay.
I would love to see your pictures too.
I'm all over YouTube.
So sorry, man. I just wake up right now. It's almost 8 o'clock. I haven't had no coffee yet. And I believe you're in India, right?
Pardon?
I believe you live in India, right?
Just very close to India. It's called Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay, gotcha.
Have you heard the name before?
Samantha, huh?
Have you heard the name before?
Come on, man. I'm from Africa.
Gotcha.
I'm from Africa, man. So yeah. But yeah, let's get to the point. I'm Simon, and you are?
No.
No, Simon. So let's get to business. So I have my business for the past 5 years, almost 5 years, a cleaning company, right?
Awesome.
And we did a pretty good last year, but this year we did not do well. And I'm like, okay, let me focus to get somebody who can help me to push it, right? To push it forward to be able to generate more leads, more customers, right? But as you know, Fiverr, everybody go to Fiverr, their goal is to get money. That's their goal, right? Right? You know that, right?
Exactly.
So I keep going through people, looking. So right now, there was one guy I talked to. He got me 10,000 uh, how do you say it? Names of the company, and I wanted to see what you can do to help me to get more leads because I do commercial and residential cleaning,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
And I want to see what you can do to help me to get more commercial cleaning, residential cleaning, anything when it comes to cleaning. And I wanted to get your experience, expert to see what you can do for me.
Honestly, for commercial cleaning, it's very first time for me. I have done few campaigns. I have worked with solar panels,
Uh-huh.
and currently I also have a part-time client. He's also from the USA. I'm
Uh-huh.
working for him 1 hour every day, 1 hour, and he has tracking company in the USA.
Okay.
So for cleaning service, it's very first time, but as far as my knowledge goes, as I have prior experience of cold calling, so I know how to
Mm-hmm.
make calls, how to convince people to buy something else. So I believe I can help you with my prior experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For the call calling. Okay, so how many hours can you put with me for me using? Because you don't have to be, you can only work 45 hours a day or 8 hours a day. It's up to you how many hours you want to work, right?
Okay.
It's up to you, right? For example, because I know you have other things to do, unless
Yes.
this is your, unless this you have other people who can help you to do the calling and answering phone calls, all that stuff, you know?
All right. Honestly, I'm a teacher in my local area, so I also have to manage some time for my student also.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully every day I can work for you more than 6 hours. But as you mentioned, you wanted to me to work for you 8 hours maybe, as I can
Right.
remember. So I can work more than 6 hours,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
six
that's
six
fair.
hours, because like I said before, I have another client, so he gives me like $6 per hour. So I only work
Okay.
for him on 1 hour every day, like 5 days. Sorry, 5 days
Mm-hmm.
a week. So Monday through Friday. So after doing that, then I can start working from you for you.
Okay.
I can start making call from like 9 o'clock in your country, 9 or
Uh-huh.
sometimes 10 o'clock. I'm
Right.
talking about Pacific time.
Okay. That's fine, fair. So what are you comfortable with? You wanna do commercial? You wanna do both, or it doesn't matter? Can you do commercial? Do you have any experience in the cleaning service?
No, no, no. Like I said, I'm very new in commercial or residential cleaning service. I'm very new
Mm-hmm.
here. Uh, uh, but I have experience for another companies, like I said before, like solar panels. I also used to sell windows and doors over the phone in the
Okay.
US. So when it comes to talking about cleaning, I'm very new here. I don't have
Okay.
experience. But if we speak detail, if you give me the like script and some other requirements, what I need to do, then hopefully I can go with that. No problem with that.
Okay. That sounds fair. So what do you need to start? What do you need from me? And the what do you need from me?
Okay. First of all, let me ask you, what dialer do you use? Like I'm here in Bangladesh, right? So I'm not able to make call to the USA. So first of all, I have to
Uh-huh.
make sure that you have a dialer. I mean, automated dialer.
No,
So
I don't have any. What kind of dialogue should I get? Only I have a ring central. I have a ring central, but I don't know if a ring central do the dialogues.
I don't know about that. Or do you have like Skype premium account? Like I had a client before, and
Mm-hmm.
he gave me access to his Skype account, so I was able to make call to the US through his Skype. So I have to make sure that you have one either dialer or Skype business Skype account.
Skype, it's called Skype. Skype account.
Yeah, Skype.
Let me see how. Let me see.
And I'm very habituated with there is a dialer called VC dialer, which is very good to go. Like there will be a list of leads, and call will be starting automatically. Like I'm talking to a person, After ending the call, the second call is starting automatically. So once I'm hanging up the call, so second call is gonna start. So it's called automated dialer, and it's named VC dialer, which is very good for call quality.
PC dialing.
VC, VICI, VC.
PICP.
Let me write it down right here in the chat box. VICI dialer. Do you see it?
VC.
Yes.
VIC.
Yeah, it's a very nice, fantastic dialer. It's an automated dialer. So you don't have to do, honestly, you don't have to do anything. It does everything for you. You just have to be seated in front of the computer. Then you have to upload the leads over there. Then it start working and call will be started automatically.
It's a software. Okay.
Dialer. It's called dialer. Or something like software, yeah, kind of software.
It's a software. I'm looking up right now. I want to see if I can purchase $400. Oh no. This is a volume from VC dialing prices.
And I can help you out with one more thing. I know a person, and he's also from the USA, and sometimes he offers VC dialer for lower cost. So I can give you his contact so that you can contact him. Okay, can you write down your WhatsApp number right here in the chat box so that I can save it, so that we can chat in WhatsApp. I can give you.
619.
You can write it down and just send it to me.
Okay. That's my personal number, and this is my business number.
619-251-5661.
This is my business number right here. Wow, it's $250 a month.
$50 you said?
Yeah. Oh, this is
there has to be one before 6, right, Simon? There has to be one before 6. It's like 1619. 1619.
Yeah, it's a plus. It's +1.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah, +1.
It's 1619 713.
Price starting from $5 a month for a free plan, subscription, free trials.
So as you're very new here, so it's showing like that. But if you can use like someone already has the access, he already bought it, so you can take it like something like borrower. You are just paying him like a few as per his requirement. So it's going to be good. And alternatively, we can also use Skype, like I said before. So I don't know how they do, and they gave me access to his Skype account, and it's quite simple. Just he gave me a list of leads. I just used to copy the number, just paste over here, right here in the Skype. Just click on call, then call goes, and people used to pick up, and I used to talk. Very simple.
So yeah, I have this. Okay, there's a plan right here, right? So there's a plan right here. They have about there's what's called Red Flag, 250 month, in Boxall, price are $149 a month, and then here's Mind Global.
So is it
$5 a month.
Is it VC or Skype?
VC dialing.
Oh, VC dialer. So I believe, Simon, it would be better if we talk to that person. His name is Jesse Brower.
Uh-huh.
So he provides access of VC dialer. Like I have seen sometimes if someone is interested to purchase VC from him, like he already has access for like several agents. Like for example, he has access for 30 agents, but he might have like 20 agents. So he's selling for 10 more agents. So you will buy that as one of the agent. So you will pay him very few. I don't think you have to pay like 200 or 100 like you read. It's not like that. You have to pay a few, I think, not more than $100.
Okay. What's his name? Can I get his detail?
Yeah, I would send it to you through messenger, not sorry, WhatsApp. I'll send it.
Okay. Here's an email, and then I can just don't send it to WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, they don't like you to sending your phone number on WhatsApp. They will block you.
Oh really? So you can
Yeah.
you can write down your email here.
Yeah, they will block you over there. They will block you.
Oh, got you. So let me write it down my email.
No, I'm writing mine. I'm writing mine.
This is my email address. Okay, let me copy it. Okay. So I will give you all details about him. Then
So I need to start PC dialing software. Once I get the software, I'm upload all my contact information on the PC dialogues, right?
exactly.
So
So once you're done with uploading the leads, then one thing you have to do, you just have to log in the VC dialer. Just be seated in front of the computer. Just log in, and there is an option like pause. You are in two modes. Either you are in active mode or pause mode. So if you are in pause mode, then you can do whatever you want. Then once you are active mode, then you are not allowed to do anything. Just you will see calls are coming, people are talking to you, so you have to respond them. So that's it. So you are talking like, my name is Simon, or you introduced yourself, your business. They're not interested. They said no, I'm not interested. They hang up on you. Then you move on to the next call. So you don't have to do anything. It happens automatically. So next call coming up to you, and again another person is saying hello. You're responding to them. Then even
so the PC dialogue, what it does, it just keep dialing the numbers.
Exactly, and automatically. It's an
And then your job, right? Then your job, you just keep answering the phone.
Exactly.
Then gotcha. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yes,
that's pretty good.
And if we go through another thing like Skype, then it's something like messy. Like I have to copy number from the lead list, then I have to paste it over Skype, then I have to click on mouse, like make a call. Then it more time killing. So if you have automated dialer, it's good.
On my PC dialing, because it has here says VIC dialing, VC dialing, right?
VICI DIALER, dialer. VC
Oh,
dialer.
dialer. Oh, okay, got it.
So Simon, you said you are in the business for the last 5 years, right?
But I never used it.
Oh, never used it. So how did you manage client?
It's so. How do I?
How did you manage client? Like, hey, you definitely had some client, right? You already.
Yeah, I have some client.
How did you manage that? So face-to-face conversation, face-to-face.
Go
You
ahead.
went to the office.
Go ahead.
Is it like that?
So the BC dialing, it keep all your customers and everything.
Everything, if you can upload.
So let's say the new client, the old client, everything is there for you. It's like a schedule software.
It's like you have 100 leads, okay? For example, you have 100 person or 100 business to call. So you just have to upload those 100 numbers to the VC dialers. Okay, once you are done with uploading those numbers, then you just have to log in. Then you have to be in active mode from pause mode. Then just be seated in the computer, just do nothing, have coffee, and talk to the people. That's it. It's quite simple. You don't have to do anything rather than that.
So now you got me to I have to buy this software, man. So yeah.
Let's talk to him first. If it's not expensive, if it's cost very few, then we can go through that. Then we can think. Also, there are definitely some alternatives. We also have option to think about another things, because currently I've been working with another client. Like I said, he's also from the USA. He gave me access to a dialer. It's called Ligna, Ligna, Ligna. I don't know how much does it cost, but let me talk
see.
to him.
Ligna.
Let me write it down.
Can you spell it again?
Ligna, Ligna. So I don't know how much does it cost. So if you want, then I can talk to my client. I can ask him to know how much does it cost. So if it's a few, then I will definitely tell you.
I forgot the H, the G.
Ligna. Ligna dialer. And I don't have idea about it also. I just log in and I just keep calling.
It's $100 a month.
Ligna?
Yeah. $97 a month.
$97 a month. If it's like that, so I started working with this person like 8 months ago. And for the last 2 months I didn't work because his business wasn't good. And I worked with him like 6 months. Then I didn't work for him 2 months, for the last 2 months. But I could access to the dialer. He didn't deny me to access the dialer. So I asked him, so if it really cost you something, please access denied. Please do it, access denied for me. Because as I'm not working, so if it cost like $100 a month, so it shouldn't be happening, you know. But I don't know why he didn't do that. And right now I also restarted working with him. So he just
so this is what it happens is an agent, right? It's $100 a month, right? You pick a package, right? So this is what they give you. They give you marketing automation, email, CRM, unlimited leads, unlimited leads, funnel blog, unlimited project tax management, unlimited minutes, voice track, 20,000 email per month, 5,000 texts per month, 100% boundary as your agent's training support.
But
should I get
one thing I want to make it clear to you, that is there are a lot of opportunities like you read, but we only use to dial, because the email template they have, it's not quite good. Because if I want to email to a particular person, like I'm offering you my cleaning services, so I definitely have to have good email template. I have to write down something very convincing, right? But the email template they have in the Ligna, that's not good. It's not convincing. So we avoid writing email on Ligna. We simply go through our personal email, then we send email. And I don't know about leads. So if there is an option to find out leads, that good. I didn't know that before.
Yeah, this one also a lot of stuff in here. It says by 10 users feature.
10 users?
Yes, 10 users.
Oh my goodness. So you can use 10 agents every day.
Right, 10 agents. Right, yeah. I think I'm gonna try this one. For the $200 a month, you have 25 users.
25. And
wow, that's a lot.
As a beginner, I don't think you have to go through 205 or 250. You should buy a beginner package, like initial package, $100. So let's think about it first, Simon. Just to think about this, which one gonna be better for you, and I will give you the detail of that person. And if you want, then I can talk to him also. And he was also my previous client. I worked with him. He owns a solar panels company, like he worked for a solar panels company. So I used to be working like as a cold caller for him. But
Okay.
I left him just because he used to pay me commission basis. Like if I book appointment, then he used to give me like $10, sometimes $5 or $7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I left him.
How much? Right. How much? So for the cleaning services, if we getting a lot of emails booking appointments, I think that'll be good for the cleaning service.
Definitely.
The cleaning service is less than the solar because the cleaning service is you can call. If you make 20, 50 calls a day, I don't know how many you can call a day. At least if you get two leads, that's pretty much 3. Our aim will be like 5 a day, but 2 is okay, 1 is okay, for the cleaning services.
Okay, let's see.
But yeah, for the scheduling appointment, does the software give you where you can schedule appointments so I can see it too, or let's say for example you call a customer.
You can see it. I only can say it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm talking about whatever I will do. Will you be able to see it or not? Is it like that?
Like let's say I give you a customer.
You just listen to the recordings. So
oh, just listen. Okay, gotcha.
Recordings, and if I book appointment, definitely if I have a person who is interested in our service, then I will definitely book an appointment with you or with me and you. Then like at the time of his convenience, then we both will talk to them or talk to him about our services, how good we are in our services. And one thing I would like to share with you, that is, please make sure if you can, like there are 2 types of leads. Like we have to go up to the decision maker, right? We have to talk to the decision makers, and it's no use talking to the gatekeeper or assistant or somebody else. So sometimes I have experienced like there are 2 types of leads. First of all, you are calling to the people, and gatekeeper is picking up the phone, and I'm piecing her like I would like to talk to the decision maker like John, Adam, or somebody else, and he or she is saying like he's busy or he's not interested to talk to you. He's in a meeting. They don't wanna pass the phone. But if you can manage this type of leads, or where I will make call directly to the decision maker, okay, then there's definitely good. Then
because this is how it is. So we're not only just doing the cleaning, we're doing the pressure washing, right?
Okay.
And pressure washing, everybody needed commercial, residential, they need pressure washing, okay? To wash it, to clean the concrete.
What do you mean by pressure washing? I don't know that.
No, pressure washing. Pressure washing.
Pressure washing?
Yes. So we do pressure
washing. Okay. So I will have some
and this one, right? And this one, and we're doing trash.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. So a lot of companies need that. Yeah. A lot of company, residential, they need those things to be clean, right? So if the cleaning side doesn't work, we turn it to this tool right here, because this tool everybody needs it. You see, the company needs it, the residential need it.
Yeah.
Right. And then we set it up for them to do at least once a month, 2 times a month, to have them to be the recording customers. That's what we need.
Okay, let's see. Let's start and see what happens. Hopefully, we'll have some interested customer to work with.
Yeah.
So now you have some idea about dialers, and let me know.
Okay.
Let me know what dialer would you like to buy. Then we can. Then once our dialer are ready and lists are ready, lists are ready, then we can start working. No problem.
Okay, let me go ahead and I think start with the dialogue, see which one I can get. All right. Agents, so 2 users. Oh, here's $20 right here. $20 a month for 2 users. 2 agents solar.
Only $10 for Ligna?
No, 20. Yeah, $20.
Ligna? Are you talking
Yeah,
about Ligna? Only 20?
yeah, 30 days money back guarantee, $20 a month.
That's
Marketing, yeah, marketing, emails, everything.
We don't need the services. We only need cold calling, not rather than that.
2 phone line, 25,000 emails, text, 250 text message, cold calling. Did they have a cold call host and included? Let me see. Lead cold calling. It doesn't say it's cold calling here.
Then definitely you might not see it. There should be cold calling also, because the only reason why we will buy the dialer is cold calling.
Right.
So
It doesn't say anything about cold calling. It just says let me see.
No, Simon, there is definitely an option of cold calling.
2 line. They just give you 2 line calls.
Yeah,
2 line phone line.
Two lines
Yeah.
means two agents, I believe, because I'm already using this. I'm already using this, so there is definitely an option for cold call.
So you can call. I don't know how many number they give it to unlimited call. I don't know how many they can give you. Well, this is not bad, right?
Yes, if it's $20, it's quite fine.
Yeah, it's $20. Yes, it's $20.
It's good.
Okay.
Simon, I would like to ask you one more question. That is, you only offer $3 an hour, or you offer some commission? Like if I can make sales, like if I have some appointments or any sales, so
Okay.
are you willing to
Yes.
give any commission?
So commission is included if we close a deal. Yes, the commission is included. All right. It can be between every time you close a deal, it's $5 on top of your $3.
So for each deal, $5, you said?
Yes, each closing deal. Yes.
It's not more.
Huh?
Okay, no worries. Let's just start. No problem.
Yeah, because you are making $3 an hour, but every deal you close, you're still getting $5. So if you close $5, if you close 5 or 10 a day, how much is that? That's almost $100 right there, or $50.
But you know what? Closing 5 or 10, I don't think. Let's see what happens.
That's $50 a day. If you're closing 5 a day.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, no problem.
Okay, but that's the start. But that's on the residential side, okay? But the commercial is different. The commercial should be more, right?
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Yes, residential it should be less, but the commercial it should be more, right? We're gonna talk about the commercial later. Okay. Yeah, but it's up. It's if you, because the commercial. If let's for example, right, for the commercial side, let's say the commercial side you close a deal over recruiting, like let's say for example trash cleaning, right? People, my guys go clean the trash every 2 times a month, right? So that deal, for you to close a deal, we get a contract for 1 year with a company. We get a contract 1 year, right?
Okay.
So you get a percentage of that deal.
Okay, man, no problem. No problem. I don't want to talk about that. It ups to you. It's totally
right.
up to you. No problem. No worries.
Okay. All right. So yeah. But besides that, yeah. So send me email of the guy, and then I already have this one here, Ligna.
Yeah,
and then
you just try to have some idea about Ligna, and I'm gonna email you with the information of that person I talked about. Okay.
Right.
Then research, compare both. Then you can go through whatever you like.
There you go.
Then list me out. Yeah. All right, man.
All right. Send me something on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
All right, man. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, buddy. Bye.
Guys,
Hello, guys. How have you been today?
yeah, I'm fine. How about you? Where are you from?
Well, guys, let me introduce myself if you wish. So, well, as you can see, my name is Andres or
And
Andrew.
also Colombia. You are from Colombia?
Colombia. Yes, we're gonna have the necessity to figure it out where
Okay,
you're from.
another interesting fact, Noor, you and me have same background. Where are you
Oh,
from?
yeah. All right. Oh, yes, you're living in the same place, I think. So, Nor is your name, right?
Exactly.
Noor,
Nor.
where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Wow, I'm from Bangladesh too.
Oh,
Which
where is
part?
that?
Which part of Bangladesh?
I'm in Dhaka, from Dhaka, the capital.
Got you. I'm from North Bangla, and it's called Dinajpur.
Yeah, okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Andres. Noor.
Nice meeting you
Nice to
too.
meet you. Nice to meet you. Opu is your name?
Yes.
Right. Okay, Opu. Nice to meet
So,
you.
is it morning over there in Colombia?
Yes, it's 12:42 p.m.
Yeah, in Bangladesh it's about nearly midnight, you know?
I'm sorry? Can you repeat again?
Midnight, about midnight is going to happen. It's 11:43 p.m. over here.
Kinda. Yes, it's like almost in the afternoon, but yes, it's kind of boring to know that the night is gonna come right here. So guys, yeah, I don't really like to see that the sky is darkness and to see the night. I don't know, but it happens to me, guys. So one question, guys. So
Yeah,
you said that you're from Bangladesh. Bangladesh, I think.
yeah.
Where is it? Is it Bangladesh exactly?
Bangladesh is
We're in Asia.
in the
We're the closest,
southern Asia. Yeah,
closest
please,
neighbor
Noor,
of
carry on.
India.
Oh,
You might have heard about India, right?
I think.
We're the
Yes.
closest neighbor. So we have another one participants. Arsalan, unmute yourself, please. Where are you from?
Hello guys, nice to meet
Hi.
you. I'm Arsalan from Iran.
Oh, nice meeting you, Arsalan.
Thank you, Noor.
So, guys, let's move on to the questions. That would be better, I believe. Or if you don't want, then we can pick up whatever we want also. So
Yeah, pick a
sometimes you're not.
question, Noor. Pick a question, Noor. No problem. We can start with the question, then we can talk about something else
Yeah,
as
sure.
it goes us by.
So let me see who is gonna be best for us. And the beginning.
Pick a simple one.
Okay, you can go through one if you want. Then let me find out a easy one to start. Let's see. Mhm. Okay, so let's go through one. What things make you feel stressed? So I'd like to go to Ofu first.
Too much work pressures it makes me feel stressed, and also emotional challenges also make me feel stressed. Whenever I get into too many works, and there is a deadline for any kind of works, and at the same time some difficulties is happening in the family, to manage everything on my own is going to be very stressful. So because I am not that much organized person, so I struggled a lot. That time I feel the most stressed. So whenever I feel stressed, I try to stay to forget the feelings and
Yeah, that's
get
the
it
good
done.
way to remove stress. Exactly. We should.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andres.
Well, in my case, I think what makes me feel stressed, uh, um, I think, well, I don't know, maybe when I have a lot of work, when I have more than, I don't know, more than 30 relationships to complete, or in the same way, and I know that some of these relationships they are don't,
Wait,
and I
sorry,
have.
sorry for the interruption. Please take your headset in front of your mouth.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, I don't have set headsets, but when if I can get close here to the monitors, the monitor to in order to clear up the my tone, my sound. So as I was saying, well, I think what makes me stressful is when the things are not complete. So to leave the things for the next day because there were a lot of work in the same day, and I maybe maybe it sometimes happens to me when there are some things or some obligations that are not absolutely done. So I have to how to say it, like to leave them for the next day or for the next 2 days or something like that. So I think that, well, it makes me stressful when I cannot complete the all of the obligations for the same day. So it's kind of stressful for me because in the next day I have to think again of the same on the same obligation that I had to complete the day before. So it's kind of frustration for me. So it's like a feeling. It's like it's a common situation with in myself that I need to complete the things in the same day, every obligation or the obligations that I have for one day. So for me, it's really important to complete those obligations for that day. If I have something that is on pending for the next day, it makes me really stressful, guys. Yes, because in the next day there are a lot of obligations and other things to complete. There are some obligations that are many obligations that are really different from the another day. So, and if I leave that obligation for the next day, I know that it's an additional thing that I have to complete, and I have to spend the time for that, and leaving the another obligations for that day, the next day that I know that I have to complete. So yes, it happens to me a lot.
All right,
Uh,
Arsalan.
yes.
Yeah, in my case, the most stressful thing that I ever gotten it's because of a match. When I have match, I got very a real stress. Yeah, all thing because of my match. Just that, nothing more.
All right.
Okay.
Can you repeat?
For
Can
me,
you repeat?
like Andres was saying, so if we have something to do today, and if I can't, then I might have something to do for tomorrow. So if we can manage to do everything what I have to do, then it makes me something is stressed, first of all. Then secondly, I might be able to manage everything within today. So whatever I have to do, whatever I have to go through, but if sometimes I hear some bad news, especially about my family, like if somebody, some of my neighbors or my family members or whoever is in trouble, then I might get tensed. And if whenever I hear about something, my family members or some of my close one, then it definitely make me stress. So that's it for me.
Okay. So,
All
Noor,
right.
if you don't mind, what do you do for living?
Honestly, brother, I'm a first of all a spoken English teacher.
Yeah,
Then
I
I work
guess
for a,
that that's why I asked. Your intonation is nice.
I don't think so yet. Then secondly, I also work for a company in my local area. Then thirdly, I also do some freelance job. I've been working as an appointment setter. I have a couple of
Wow,
clients from the USA.
wow, great, brother. Keep it up.
All right.
All right.
So let's
Okay,
move on to the
and
next
let's
question.
move on. The question number three. Question number three.
Yeah.
How do you think traveling alone versus traveling with others can impact the overall experience and personal growth? Okay, let me answer it first.
Sure.
Traveling, I have been in travel a lot because I love traveling. I have been with friends and also alone. So those two are different feelings you are going to achieve in the journey. When you are alone, you are on your own, so there will be challenges that you have to fix or solve on your own, and it will make you more confident and more bold to make decisions in the crunch moment. And it always it has its own pleasure as well. You gotta meet with a lot of new friends or acquaintance people. You will meet with different kind of people whom you can share your opinions and also learn from a lot from them. So whenever I travel alone, I learned a lot from the traveling and a lot of things, because I have to focus in each and every details of my itinerary, whether I eat, whether I stay, whether the traveling transport system, whatever it is, all I have to take care of. So it's a learning, maximum learning phase, if I say, if I travel on. But whenever I am with other people, like friends, that's a different flavor. Because we hang out and also have fun. The pleasure is the most important thing in that case. We enjoyed in our own way, and we also share a good memory, make ourselves more enjoyable by doing some common activities in the traveling. If we travel different kind of spot or make some island hopping as well, something like that, it will get a good memory for us, and it helps us a lot to connect with our friends, because and it also helps us to remove the stress as well. So whenever we get the time, all of us try to travel, because traveling with friends is more enjoyable than traveling alone.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice advice for all of us. Yeah, it really helps. Thank you, nice answer. Yeah, Andres, please go ahead.
Okay, in my case, well, traveling alone versus traveling with others, and by the case, it can impact the overall experience and personal growth. I think like the same. I think like I have the same thinking as Opal. So traveling alone, well, I in my whole life I only traveled alone one time. Well, I stayed for a friend's house, and it was staying with them with the family as well for almost 1 week. So uh, I think that one of the most strange things that I experienced, or the strangest things I experienced, was staying with my family, with my own family, my parents, um, with my brother. Because when I stayed in the home with my friends, in my friend's home with my friend's family, so I feel like kind of I feel like kind of shy with them. The Especially the breakfast time for them it was really early, so I not get to have a breakfast early. And the lunchtime in my friend's house was early too. So every time that like for example, I had the breakfast with them. So at 12 p.m. Yes, at 12 p.m., almost at 12 p.m. So they called me to have a lunch, and I said to them, "I'm sorry, but I'm not hungry because of the breakfast. So thank you so much. So can I wait? Can I wait for a long time for another time to have the lunch with you?" So, and they said yes. There is no problem with that. um by the dinner time, so they used to eat early as well, so at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. And I said, my goodness, no, I with the lunch that I ate with them, so that was cool, that was okay like this. But I'm not hungry for 5 p.m. to have the dinner with them. So I feel kind of uncomfortable about it, because I noticed in that time that every family, not only it happens in every country or every culture, but even in the same country or even in the same city. So it used to happen that every family has different cultures, different customs, to say it like that, different manners to see the life. So it was difficult for me to try to connect with them in every activity or every let's say every interaction with them. So it was kind of difficult because well for me it's, I'm really used to travel with my family and to uh and and to stay with them and to well to just to stay with them and to have the good moments with them, to have moments with them. So it was kind of difficult for me. It was trying to have to try to stay with another family for a few times was really difficult. And it was one time that I was lonely. I was alone without my family. They were far away. So I think that it impacts me a lot to travel with them, even to another country. So in that case, I think it's really comfortable for me, yes, traveling with my family because I have confidence with them and I really know what they want and what they want from me as well. So that's my case.
Assalam.
All right. So it's raining
Yeah.
over here in Dinasur.
Wow.
All right.
But
So,
not
Yeah.
in Dhaka. Not in Dhaka.
but it started yesterday. So it was
Yeah.
like it started from 12.
Is it heavy? Is it heavy? The raining is heavy? Or
Just
some
started.
drizzling?
Just
Okay.
started. So I have to say it might be heavy after a while. So
Arslan, what about you?
You know, one sentence, I prefer to go out alone because in the traveling alone, I can go and find my purposes on it. But if I want to go, for example, with the family, there are a lot of purpose. For example, one person in family want to go buy something, want to go to pray or on the mosque, and I should follow my purposes. And because of that, I prefer to go alone. And yeah.
No.
But Andres,
yeah.
did you ask me
Yeah.
something before the last question?
No, no, no.
Yeah. Honestly, in my case, I'm a gregarious person. Gregarious means a person who loves to hang out. So believe me, guys, if I have any time to go somewhere else, I definitely take someone with me. So in my life, whenever I get some time, I definitely try to call some people, some of my friends, some of my youngers, elders, whoever. So it gives me peace if I get together. So that could be any person. So I never want to be lonely. I always try to hang out with people, and it really gives me peace. So, and it should be done because people, every single person has to have some entertainment every day. Like we have some workloads, we're going to office, we are having done a lot of things. But after doing all of the things, if we have some specific point, some specific place, some specific person to have some fun, that's definitely good. That will make your mind refresh. So we
Yeah.
all should be gregarious. We all should be hanging out with our friends. So that's all,
Yeah.
guys. I hope to see you in some other sessions.
Yeah. Great. Great. No